from 1 to 10. Well, it's obviously not a 10,
Okay.
and it's not a 1.
What would it be?
It'll be low because it needs work. When I think, and I'm always careful not to slam people or hurt people or in a negative way, because they're human beings. Can the relationship be improved? Of course it can. Has enough been done in certain areas? No. And I've publicly stated that in the last, federal budget came down. Was I happy with the federal budget? No. Didn't do anything to close the gap. Were we happy with Bill C-33? No. Unilateral pieces of legislation developed unilaterally. So it obviously says that we need to develop a better relationship.
Just give me one thing you're happy with
One thing I'm happy with?
this government. I just want to know one thing I can point to.
They apologized.
No, but that was at the
You
very...
wanted one thing, I gave you one thing.
No, I know, but...
Next question.
No. Okay, but that was...
You asked the question, I
that was
answered
10
it.
years ago. I want to know one thing recently.
One thing recently?
In the last 5 years.
Last 5 years. What are we happy with in the last 5 years as First Nations people? Obviously, I'm hard pressed to say something that we're totally happy with.
And Aboriginal voters, especially young people, are looking and seeing you haven't voted. You indicated you're not going to vote this election. What does that tell them?
I feel pressure. So I'll be calling a press conference soon that I will be voting. It is a secret ballot. I just haven't done it. And again, it's a real personal thing. I think because I've been in First Nations leadership positions most of my life, and I was respecting what the old people told me, because we have a treaty relationship with the Crown. What they told me was, no matter who gets in, the Crown is supposed to live by and abide by this relationship and implement the treaty. And so it was a really personal thing. Well, maybe I shouldn't vote because it's the Crown. We have a relationship with the Crown. Crown right of Great Britain. Now, because of the 1982 Patriation Constitution, the Crown right of Canada. The Crown has obligations. And so I think out of respect to those old people, I think that's why I haven't voted, because we have a treaty. And because I've been in First Nations leadership positions, it's a very personal choice. So that's where it rests right now. Will I ever revisit? Of course I will, because I see the sense you're making in terms of I'm asking First Nations people to vote, but as National Chief, he doesn't vote. So what message does that send? I get that.